All right. Oh yeah, that is nice and wet. Awesome. What's up, guys? Excited to be back for the last update of the year here. Filming this on the 31st, on New Year's Eve. So this will get posted tomorrow. Wanted to start the new year with a bit of a bang. So that's what we're out here doing. Making that happen. And yeah, just excited. I feel like there's a lot that's sort of happened in the last month. I think it's been about a month and a week since doing the last one of these. So just excited to be kind of back in front of the camera and sharing some pretty big things that have happened to me lately. So yeah, with that, I'll jump right in. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys are all enjoying a really nice New Year's Eve, whatever your plans look like this year. So I hope that you all have a fantastic time tonight. And when you're seeing this tomorrow, I hope that you have a great start to the year, and wishing you guys all nothing but love and fulfillment and great things ahead in this year. So yeah, we'll jump right in. Of course, I prepped my agenda as per usual. In the first one, we're starting out with some gratitude. So I kind of rolled a lot of things, there's a lot to be grateful for right now, but I rolled a few different things sort of into one bigger point, which is, really grateful for a huge year of personal growth and development for myself. Between shedding a lot of, shedding a few different projects and businesses that I felt were really weighing me down and kind of holding me back, to, having the sort of the courage to move on from that and to, not worry about what other people think about when you close a business or when you stop doing something you've been doing for a long time and how that looks to other people, getting past that sort of fear, and remembering that, you're not doing it for anybody, you're doing it for yourself. And, why continue doing something that's not fulfilling you or making you happy or pushing you or, really making you happy on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah, really excited and sort of proud of myself that I've taken these these steps back away from things that I've been just head down in the sand doing for so long, and instead putting my focus and my energy into other areas of my life, and I feel like that's just made all the difference this year in terms of feeling way less stressed out and burnt out, and feeling creatively sort of rejuvenated and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, I feel like that was a big part of kind of my development this year, was kind of getting rid or shedding some things that weren't working for me anymore. Started a new business with this camera that I bought basically this time last year. Bought this camera, started a new business with that camera, I think I did well over 50 different creative projects this year, paid as a freelancer, and really looking to just build off of that in this coming year and stuff now as well. So, starting that new business was a big sort of step, and diving into a world where, yes, I've been in this content creation world for a while, but I wasn't the one doing the creative or a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now. So to be able to bring 50 plus projects from start to completion on my own, with my own gear, that pushed me in a lot of different ways. So super grateful for that growth that's really happened. And then also just some big personal things that happened this year that really grew me up. And a big part of that is, of course, Lisa, my girlfriend, my fiance, I should say, which I'll get into in a second. Total spoiler alert there, but that's fine. She's helped me develop and grow up so much too, and that's just been a huge blessing in my life as well. So again, grateful for just all the personal growth and amazing development that's happened this year. I feel like this has been a foundational year, and next year is going to be a really big growth year, and I'm excited to get into that. All right, what's next here? So I got some updates to share, and I'll start with the spoiler alert already. I am engaged. So last week, yeah, it was on Sunday night. So what is today? Today is Thursday. So less than a week ago, popped the question to Lisa. It was pretty amazing moment. Definitely something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And man, it's exciting to pop the question. Like, that is quite a process. And definitely, if you have not done it yet, it's something to look forward to big time. So yeah, I mean, amazing time. I'll give the quick story, I guess. So we basically, we booked a hotel downtown just for kind of a staycation to get out of the house and stuff. And we booked a dinner at our favorite restaurant in Vancouver. Shout out Nightingale. Oh, such good food. So, the combination of a hotel, our favorite dinner, we went for some kind of pre-drinks and pre-snacks for a happy hour and stuff. And, those are some of the favorite things that we like to do, is just go out and eat and do things locally, especially this year because we haven't been able to travel obviously very much. So, getting out and just doing kind of a day to ourselves. And then at the very end of the day, after we finished a delicious, amazing dinner, we went for a walk on the seawall and kind of looked for a spot where nobody really was. Decided to get down on one knee and pop the question, and she said yes. So again, it just sort of, that moment was just sort of surreal, and it was incredible, and something again that I'll remember for the rest of my life. So obviously, epic way to end the year. Couldn't be more thrilled about that, and now we're already into the wedding planning stage, so I'm sure that'll be a big part of 2021 as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's probably the biggest update. So I wanted to, get into that one first. Next is, this is sweet. Literally this morning, I woke up to an email from our mortgage broker and found out that we got pre-approved for a mortgage. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but Lisa and I are looking to potentially buy a place in 2021. We're looking to buy originally an investment property, but kind of up in the air still, and depends. Definitely learned a lot about the process and the pros and cons of going investment property first or principal residence first. So, still kind of weighing those options out and seeing what makes sense for us. But yeah, super stoked that we got pre-approved. And I was a little bit nervous about that scenario because, of course, I'm self-employed, and generally speaking, the banks, and I'm newly self-employed as well. Like I've been self-employed for a long time, but my own business has only been up and running for this year, basically, not even the whole year. So, was a little nervous what that would look like in terms of what the banks would give us, but we're really happy with the results, and excited for kind of what comes next in this stage. So between a wedding and buying a place, obviously a lot of expenses there. So it's gonna be a hustle year. I can say that much for sure. We'll be getting after it. What else here? Another epic update. Finished my new website, finally. I wanted to make sure it was done before the end of the year, so very excited about that. I think it looks sharp. There's always gonna be things that I'm gonna change and wanna do to it in the future, but it's at a great base layer right now. And I'm just gonna keep building on it going throughout the year and stuff. So I'm gonna launch that tomorrow, if all goes according to plan here. And so that should be awesome. So I'll put up a post probably on Instagram and just mention kind of that it's live, and we'll see what happens. And the whole idea behind the website is to really, I have all this content that this YouTube video, for instance, I could easily make this into a bit of a blog post as well, and make a written format of this, and then also embed the video onto a blog post and put that on my website. So I have this page called Updates on my website, and it's just gonna be kind of a running tally of short and long form, different pieces of content, kind of just another medium for me to really create content for. And if I go do a hike, for instance, and I post a few shots to Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, the other shots that don't go anywhere, they don't get really used for anything. And so I want to, have a place where I can put more of my content up, and then also have that as a way to kind of showcase my talents in different ways and more of my work to prospective clients and customers. So at the end of the day, the website is to build my community, but also land more paid gigs for creatives. So there's going to be a lot of focus on that, and really focus on driving traffic to the website next year. Using blog posts and ads and things of that nature to, again, sign up more paid client work. So yeah, very hyped about that. That was a long time in the making. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. By the time this video goes live, the website should be live. So maybe I'll just put a link right here, danielgogolin.com. Go check it out. Let me know what you think. And stoked about it. More updates, 2021 projects. 2021 projects starting to form up already. So really looking forward to January. Gonna hit the ground running next year. Got a couple of creative gigs pretty much lined up already. Trifecta Rehab is a returning client rather. They want to do a bunch more videos throughout the year, starting with the first one in January/early February. So very excited to get back, back into the flow of just regular creating and editing for clients. It's been a lot of my own stuff this month, which has been awesome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to do more client work and really expand my knowledge on what I can do with the camera this year for clients specifically. So yeah, between the Cut Fashion Design Academy, that's going to be like a recurring client throughout the year. They want to do a podcast and a video cast as well, so I'll be helping produce that. Trifecta Rehab, which I just mentioned, they're a physio clinic. I've talked about them in past updates as well. And the video I did for them last year, or this year actually, will be up on my website tomorrow. So that'll be live, kind of one of the showcase projects that I have up to start with. And then yeah, another one would be Sailor Soils. Is another client that's gonna be happening this year. They have a lot of stuff they need done in terms of content, in terms of even some marketing support stuff that I might consult on. It's like social media and website work as well. So yeah, really excited. A lot of good kind of clients starting to come together for the new year. So that's gonna be awesome. And then last update I have here is, yeah, I completed, I would say, my best paid photography job kind of recently for a company called Graham Construction. And they had built a new high-rise. Again, I've probably talked about this in a past update, at least somewhat, but they completed a new high-rise, and I was kind of asked to showcase the high-rise, show kind of its features and its details. So it was kind of like an architectural shoot, which is like my dream work basically, and I want to do more of that. So that was pretty amazing, and again, that's another project that'll be on my website, so you can go check it out when it's up there. I did 25 photo selects for them. They turned out amazing. Client loved it. It was really well paid. Everything about that project was like on point. So I'm just really proud and really confident about my photography specifically these days. So yeah, that's just awesome to feel like that, and I'm looking forward to again learn more and more next year and really continue stepping it up. So that's it for updates. Lessons learned. I mean, there's been so many lessons learned lately and throughout the year, but one I wrote down was it's kind of a theme for the year. Is need to get better at like a goal setting for the year. I'm definitely one of these people that loves New Year's resolutions and New Year goals for the year. And I also set goals every 3 months. 3 months, yeah, every 3 months as well. That are my rocks for the quarter, basically, that I try to hit. Kind of the biggest, most important things that I want to do every quarter. To realize the goals that I've set basically. But I found this year in 2020, a lot of my goals felt like moving targets, and I even changed some things around a few times, which is of course not how a goal is supposed to work. But things change throughout the year, and so I feel like I want to do a better job of being really intentional with the goals I set this year. And I found one of my friends and kind of connections from a while back is really all about like optimizing like human performance, and just anyway, he kind of put out this like template, this sort of like little mini booklet about how to set really clear, well-defined goals in a kind of unique way. And so shout out to him. I will link it maybe in the bio of the video. His name is Tyrell, and he's an awesome dude, and I love kind of everything he puts out, and yeah, I'm gonna follow kind of what he sort of laid out for setting goals. So that's definitely a lesson, is that I need to set better goals and really have these goals that I'm super committed to throughout the year, so that I can actually realize them, and then realize the sort of impact that can have in my life as well. So yeah, lessons learned. Set great goals. And how do you set great goals? I don't know exactly yet, but I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna really try to do a good job of that this year. And I actually do want to make a video about it, so I'm hoping that happens as well. So maybe in the next few weeks you might see a video up about goal setting. On to wins. I feel like a lot of my wins just kind of happen in the updates section of the agenda, so there might be a tweak coming to the agenda for 2021, because I feel like I'm taking things away from the updates section and putting it in the wins, but they're kind of updates / wins. So anyways, I wrote down two. The first one that I'm super stoked about, I've been talking about investing. I'm getting deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole, and I love investing, everything about it. And my portfolio so far this year is up 25%. I'm pretty proud of that. That's a solid return. That's well beating the market in terms of the S&P 500. So anyways, I'm really sort of excited about how that has gone for me this year. I've had a really nice healthy return. Shout out to Tesla. They're my second highest return. They're a 68% return on that stock, which is pretty epic. And shout out Zebic Absorption. They're actually a Vancouver-based company as well. They're a sustainable clean energy company, and they're up 75% for the year. They went up 13% just yesterday, which is crazy. So anyways, those are my two top performers. The rest of my stocks are kind of in that 20 to 30% range. I've also really doubled down on Bitcoin recently. I'm a huge believer. I think that Bitcoin makes a lot of sense for the future of where our world is going. And for that reason alone, I'm bullish on it, I'm long on it, and I'm looking forward to hold that for a while. Originally, I bought $100 of Bitcoin, which is like 0.004 of a Bitcoin or something like that. And that was just kind of my toe in the water, my little step in. And that $100 is already $150 now, that's crazy. Like that's up over 50%. So that got me kind of interested. Started doing more research, and then I found a few ETFs on Wealthsimple that actually let you buy. You can buy, like it's a ETF that its sole holding is Bitcoin. So that's pretty cool. So I bought into that. I also bought Hive Technologies, which is a crypto mining company. So they're not just Bitcoin, but I think they're actually largely mining Ethereum. But as crypto continues to sort of rise over the years, as I suspect it will, then that stock stands to make a lot of money. I think they're up like 100% over the past month already. So hoping to catch some of that wave, and let's see where it goes. But yeah, definitely a big win on the investing front. Also been posting a lot more work and shooting a lot more. I feel like I'm going out almost every day to use the camera to shoot photos, and not as many videos, but that's to come. But definitely been using the camera a lot more and posting way more, which is great. I feel like I'm building a bit of a confidence and feeling great about the work I'm putting out there. So that's been awesome. And then also the community that kind of comes along on Instagram when they notice that you're putting more effort into your work and that you're supporting what they're up to as well. It's been really cool to kind of see that community forming a little bit more, and it's starting to become a part of it, which has been really cool and really helpful. So I'd say that's a big win. Last thing is a current challenge. I'd say one challenge I have right now is video content. I just mentioned it a few seconds ago. I haven't been posting a lot of video or creating a lot of video other than these talking to camera style videos. But there's a lot of other kinds of videos that I want to start creating, and I have so many ideas. So it's really a matter of making more time for it, and videos do take me a while. I find I'm not the fastest editor yet. I think I have a few bad habits when it comes to editing, and I think I watch my content over and over too much, and things like that I need to kind of break through and become a better, more efficient editor and shooter as well. Being more intentional with the shots I'm getting and why I'm getting them, and not just shoot everything to get everything and then figure out how to use it after. That's not the greatest way, or not the best approach I've found for myself anyways. So yeah, I'm looking forward to really work on that a little bit more, put out more video content, and especially Instagram Reels, TikTok videos, IGTVs, even just videos on the feed, things like that, YouTube content, of course. So expect way more video from me next year, especially because that's an area that I want to do way more client work in as well. So I need to start showcasing what it is that I can do with video, and I think that I can be really impactful with my video when I put the effort in. So expect more. That's it. There's probably way more things to talk about and way more updates and stuff, but again, there's a million more opportunities to make more of these in the new year. So thank you guys for watching. Again, Happy New Year. I wish you guys all the best. Much love, and I'll be back soon. So yeah, peace guys. Thanks again. Ciao.